Pokeroo. Hi, it's me. Today I'm going to teach you some more British versus American English spelling and pronunciation. So, today we're going to learn irregular verbs. In Canada, we are changing our language a little bit. When I was growing up and when I was in school a long time ago, we learned the British English in school. Now it's becoming more acceptable to use the American form of some verbs. However, when I hear people using what I will call now the American form of verbs, it sounds wrong to me. So in my brain, I have been taught to use kind of the British version of these words. But it's important that you know both, just in case you run into this situation where you're confused. So, we're going to go through some irregular verbs. Now, the cool thing about these is they're both simple past and the past participle of the verbs. So once you learn one, you've got the simple past and the past participle done. All of these words that I've written in black here are base verbs. The first one is learn. In British English, the words in red, we end these with a T sound. And in American English, and I say American English, but sometimes Canadian English, we end them with a D sound. So let's go through this. The base verb is learn. British English, we say learnt. And American English is learned. This is going to end in a D sound. So I would say I learnt something new today, or I can say I learned something new. Both of them are acceptable in Canada. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think that these American terms would be acceptable in Cambridge tests. If you guys are doing British-based testing, I do not recommend using the American forms of them, but you should always just double check with your teacher and see what they're saying about it. The next one is dream, one of my favorite things. In Britain, or British English, they say dreamt. Shakespeare uses this a lot. And in American English, they would say dreamed. I dreamed about you last night. I dreamt about you last night. I didn't, though. I'm lying. The next one is spell. Something I'm not very good at. Spell, British English is spelt. Like you spelt that wrong, Ronnie. In America, they would say spelled. This is a D sound. Sorry, so is dreamed. These are all D sounds at the end. The second to last one is spill. Spill means to have liquid and drop the liquid. So you can spill your drink. You can spill something on someone. Don't do that though, it's a little embarrassing. In British English we say spilt. I spilt my milk. And in America they say spilled. I spilled my beer on him. It's a D sound. The last one is burn. Burn means to set fire to something and have it go black. You have to be careful if you have really light skin or if you're not in the sun a lot, you can get a sunburn. In British English we say burnt. I burnt the toast. In America they do use burned. And I have seen on the internet sometimes they use burnt. So not all of these are 100%, but most commonly Americans will say burned. I burned my toast. Where in the UK they'd say I burnt my toast. In Canada, I think we use burnt more. I'm not too sure. You can do a little social survey. You can ask your Canadian and American friends which ones they prefer. I hope you found this interesting and useful. Bye.